Welcome to my ultra-lightweight tent review. Within the next couple of minutes I will show you my favorite tents that I use and that might be useful for you as well. Among these tents there are well-known names like Hilleberg, Vaude, Samaya, Nordisk, Zpacks, Salewa and Reseach. All these tents have some common characteristics that I prefer to mention up front. All of these tents are a good fit to my body size of 180 centimeters and 70 kilograms. All tents are packable and transportable. Hence they are lightweight or even ultra lightweight. All tents are rain tested. If it rains, things inside the tent keep dry. The differences in between the various tents is the tent size, whether it is a 3-person tent, a 2-person tent or a single-person tent. And it is always the trade-off in between having comfortable space or carrying a comfortable weight. It depends on your activity which tent you might choose for. If your tent is carried by a canoe or boat, you might choose a spacious tent. If you hike with your tent to the top of a mountain, you will go for an ultra-lightweight minimal tent. I will introduce to you the following tents: the Salewa Litetrek Pro for 3 persons, the Vaude Reseach for 3 persons, the Zpacks Duplex XL for 3 persons, the Samaya Assaut Ultra for 2 persons, the Hilleberg Enan for 1 person, the Nordisk Lofoten for 1 person, and the Reseach Alpine Bivy for 1 person. Let's directly jump to the review of the first tent. It is the Salewa Litetrek Pro. The wording Pro is important as there is a non-Pro version as well, which is much heavier. Hence the Pro is the lightweight version of the Salewa Litetrek tent series. Even though the Salewa Litetrek Pro is designed as a 3-person tent, I use it usually with 2 persons having comfortable space. Hence it is roughly 1.3 kg per person. Setup is easy. The self-supporting dome construction can be easily replaced a few meters if necessary without setting it up again. Despite its comfortable size, it is quite stable in light and moderate winds. If it is closed, air supply is limited and some humidity due to condensation is possible. This tent is useful for river trekking. The Vaude Lizard is also a 3-person tent, but with less volumina than the Salewa Litetrek Pro. It accommodates 2 persons with comfortable space. Hence its weight is roughly 800 grams per person, which is ultra lightweight. It is quite stable in light and moderate winds. It is usable for hiking and trekking. If closed, some condensed humidity may occur. The Zpacks Duplex XL is a clear 3-person tent with enough space even for 3 persons. It has no inner tent, no poles, and an ultra-thin Dyneema fly. Dyneema is a lightweight, strong, waterproof, and does not absorb any water. The Dyneema fly has a sensational 200 grams per person, which is an unbeatable ultra lightweight for a tent. The tent is perfect for long trekking tours in summer. Alternative to ordinary tent poles, you use 2 hiking poles to set up the tent. Setup is not as easy as with other tents and needs to be practiced before usage. The tent should be set up at a wind-protected place. A ground sheet for protection of the tent's thin floor is recommendable. The air supply is quite good and condensation is not a problem. The Samaya Assaut Ultra is a 2-person tent with limited space. There is no inner tent and no APSI. Hence your bags need to stay outside the tent. However, this tent is very unique. It is designed for alpine usage in snow and heavy winds. There are no mosquito nets to protect you when the tent door is open or when the 2 air supplies are open. The poles are made of carbon for lower weight. The per person weight is only 550 grams. The Dynamafly is highly breathable, and if the air supplies are open, condensation is minimal. There is also a 1-person version of this tent, which is named Samaya Radical. The Hilleberg Enan is my favorite 1-person tent. It has 1200 grams, but offers plenty of space in the inner tent and also in the APSI. It is easy to set up, stable in moderate winds, and it has 2 excellent air supplies at both ends. Hence, condensation is minimal. It is usable for many activities. The Nordisk Lofoten is also a 1-person tent. However, with limited space in inner tent and APSI. It has only 650 grams and is ultra lightweight. The fly has a limited waterproof rating of only 1600 millimeters. It is stable in moderate winds and can be best used under dry conditions. It is ideal for long hiking or trekking tours. The last tent to review is rather a bivouac bag than a real tent. It is the Outdoor Research Alpine Bivy. It has 600 grams, a highly breathable Gore-Tex respirative fly, and 1 pole made of Delrin. There is no inner tent and no APSI. Hence, baggage needs to stay outside. Setup is easy, quick, and requires minimal space. It can be used in moderate winds. However, getting in and out is uncomfortable. It is perfect for alpine usage like hiking and climbing tours. Condensation is minimal. I hope this information might be useful for you. I wish you all the best for your adventures and thank you for watching.